Hi, welcome to Charts Chatter with Chatur Charts. On 13th May day, Nifty and Bank Nifty both opened with a gap up, and that perhaps was the perfect recipe for the shorters or for the bears to step in at a later point during the day. Usually, these gap ups in a weak market are prone to sell off. A couple of sessions back, I was talking about the possible disconnect between Nifty and Bank Nifty. And while Nifty was always keen to go down and Bank Nifty was wanting to go up. Um, and over the last two sessions, especially after yesterday's fall of 1200 points, Bank Nifty also came in into sync with Nifty. And this morning again, both of them synced and wanted to move up, and everything went well till about the mid-noon, and when selling resumed, possibly because of a long weekend, with 3 days of holidays, and so usually Fridays are dreadful in terms of carrying over positions. So and the results from SBI provided the perfect reason for the market to for especially banks to start selling off. Banks was already weak. So in this Nifty chart, you're seeing that not only did the last bearish candle, that is today's candle, it's a huge bearish engulfing candle, exactly more or less of the same dimensions as the previous day's candle. It has also closed outside the falling channel, and it has taken support at 15,800. So again, 15,800 seems to be the savior, or would be deemed as the savior in case Nifty has to move up. And Nifty is actually holding it's a very, very delicate kind of a situation. And if this breaks again, as I covered yesterday, it could see further lower levels of 15,670, followed by 15,500 zones. So that is what where Nifty stands. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video as well, Nifty and Bank Nifty, Nifty IT, all sectoral indices have gone weak. But strangely today, with Tata Motors results, coming up favorably for the stock, the entire auto pack went up. So Nifty is still trying to fight back and keep it afloat. But the collective, all sectors put together are pulling it down. So now this is the Bank Nifty chart. Now, as you see, this is yesterday's candle where it had a 1200 point fall, and it staged a very smart recovery today of almost 400 plus points, but caved in the post-noon session. So collectively, intraday fall, Nifty had a 300 point cut, and Bank Nifty had a 900 point cut intraday. So Bank Nifty is back to the support of 33,000, very, very crucial support. And as you can see, the 7th March fall is still about 1,000 points away. And of the 3,000 point fall that we had predicted for Bank Nifty, it has already kind of fallen about 2,800 points, 2,500 points. So another 500 point fall is likely in Bank Nifty, unless selling, if buying resumes, then it's another matter. But I personally see it as a very, very weak structure. And right, if this fails, then the next level probably that it will test is about 32,000. Now, this is the State Bank of India chart, which primarily was the reason for the banking stock to start selling off. No sooner than results for SBI was announced, perhaps the market didn't like the results, and the structure was already weak, and it only completed this head and shoulder pattern structure. Now, yesterday's stock of the day, Tata Motors, surprisingly bounced back today with full gusto. And what we missed to share yesterday was that Tata Motors quarterly results were due, and that came in the late hours yesterday evening. So as a result of that, the Tata Motors stock today bounced back. So yesterday it lost about 3.5%. And I had remarked that it had fallen from very crucial levels, especially with the 50-day moving averages almost close to cutting the 200-day moving averages. But today it bounced back with full gusto, and as a result, it could retrace almost 38% of the overall fall from the recent highs. So in one single session, as you can see, Tata Motors stock has kind of recovered. So with this strong close, the immediate targets for Tata Motors could anywhere be in the 415 to 416 area. And if it were to cross that successfully, it will probably move up to 428 to 430 zones. So it's a very strong close with very high volumes today. So even in a falling market, we can identify winners. There could be stocks that will be kind of bucking the trend. So Tata Motors is one such example. And we'll try to identify more stocks and more interesting charts as we move further into our sessions. I hope you found this educational series quite interesting, and we'll try to do a mid-month review as well, and send you a weekend over the video over the weekend. So do wait for our updates. If you do like this video, please press the like button, and please subscribe to the channel by also pressing the bell icon. And wish all of you have a great weekend. Thank you very much.